to a different place or relocating to a different state, there's a wrong way to do it and there's a right way to do it. So today we're going to talk about some of the biggest mistakes people make when moving here to the high desert of Southern California, Victorville, California. So hopefully you don't have to make none of these mistakes. Hey, what's up? Angélica Bonilla here with Living in the High Desert of California and the Bonilla Group team. If this is your first time visiting my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss any of my videos that I'm going to be posting, because I'm going to get more deep into what I think about Victorville and living here in the HD. So let's get after it. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video.
Hi guys,
What's the biggest mistake that I see people make when moving either to Victorville or just moving back here to California is using a third-party website. I need you to understand that Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, they're all brokerages, okay? So these companies work in a way where if you request information, you're probably not going to get an agent that is local to the area that you're wanting to move into or relocate to, okay? So I'm not trying to say that they're not good agents. I'm just trying to tell you that if you are wanting to work with an agent that has experience or does work in a certain area that you are looking to relocate or move into, wouldn't it be a great idea to call one of the best relocation agents here in the high desert in Victorville, California? Of course, right? Because the way these companies work is it's a business. You fill out your information online. It goes out to agents that pay for advertising on these third-party websites. And guess what? Some of these agents don't even live in the areas. They're just paying for advertising in the areas, okay? So what happens? I had one of my clients that I was talking to, and he was telling me that he had the worst experience. I'm not going to mention the company name, but we're talking about one of the companies now. And he actually mentioned to me that he had made a request and he thought that he was actually working with somebody that knew the area, that knew the high desert here in Victorville, California, Hesperia, Apple Valley. And guess what? He was working with an agent that was actually from a whole different area. Okay, I'm not going to mention where, but the agent was not a local agent here to the high desert. Okay, so he really had a hard time, and he had a rough, and I think that was one of his biggest mistakes that he told me he made, was actually trying to work with this agent. Okay, this agent didn't know our agents that are here in the area, because since we're local, we work with a lot of the agents that actually live here and work here and eat here. Okay, so we're able to negotiate better for our clients. And not only that, we can tell you what we think about the neighborhoods, what we know about every neighborhood, what we know about all the cities here in the high desert, what we know about the parks, what I know about the schools, what I know about the crime in the area. Okay, we're not really supposed to talk about crime in schools. You're supposed to look into that and do your own due diligence, but I can go ahead and guide you a little bit and tell you what I think. Okay, for you to be careful when you're looking in certain areas. Not only that, it's very important for you to also, okay, keep in mind, because I get buyers that send me houses. Yeah, Zillow is an easy app to use, but you send me houses and they're really not for sale. Okay, you need to understand that, yeah, you're going to find all these different properties on these websites, but some of the properties are in foreclosure Some of the properties are NODs, which are notice of default. So these are people that are not really ready to sell. Okay, so imagine you're in that situation. Okay, because a lot of buyers tell me, "Oh, why don't you go and knock on the door, or go see if you can ask them if they want to sell their house." I'm telling you, so put yourself in their shoes. If you were losing your home, would you want somebody to go knock on your door when you already know the process that you're going through? I'm here to tell you, these are all the things that we can do to better help you relocate or move here if you actually let us have a conversation with you, because that's the first thing that we ask. A lot of people tell me, I'm probably not ready, probably in a couple of months or a couple of years. That's okay. The only thing I'm trying to do is get on a phone call so I can see what kind of home you're wanting to buy, number one. Number two, see what your needs are for you and your family. Okay, are schools more important to you? Are public transportation, our parks, you being close to all of the shopping areas, or are you okay being more farther down and you want to be away from all of the hustle and bustle? You want to be in a more rural area? That's the type of thing that I want to talk to you about. So that way I can point out maybe different neighborhoods and different areas that you can move into here in the high desert. I know a lot of people don't know, but we have some of the greatest little communities here in Victorville, California. If you are somebody that's a young family that are looking to move here, and maybe you're into wanting a boat, liking jet skis, wanting to hang out on the lake, check out Spring Valley Lake. This community offers so much great opportunities for young families. Okay, if you go there on the weekends, especially right now in the summer, you can go ahead and check out. People are hanging out, riding their go karts, enjoying the sun. Kids are on the beach area on the lake. People are grilling outside, just enjoying life. Okay, so there's different types of neighborhoods like that. Or let's say you're wanting to move here and you're wanting to retire. Apple Valley has some of the greatest communities for people that are looking to retire, okay? Or people that are looking for 55 plus communities, okay? And we also have great manufactured homes or mobile homes that are in 55 plus communities as well, okay? So as you can see, there's a little bit of everything for everyone, okay? But that's the difference between just going with any agent or actually picking up the phone call and sending us a text or sending us an email so we can go ahead and guide you every step of the way and making your move here to the high desert as easy as possible. Give you all the information, see what area is best for you and your family, what location, and then I can go ahead and recommend you different areas, but by what you're looking for, okay? Because a lot of people don't know. Some of the areas here in the high desert don't have sidewalks, okay? Some of the areas here are on dirt roads. Some of the houses here are on septic tanks, okay? Some of the houses here have a lot of solar power, okay? So that's the type of stuff that I want to connect with you, give you all the information that you need when making your move to the high desert. So that's why I think it's best for you to contact us so I can set you up on our local MLS listings. Okay, a lot of people tell me you only send me like 20 homes and there's 300 homes available. But if you look at the 20 homes that I actually picked for you, they're actually homes with everything that you mentioned on our phone call. The list is dedicated just for you. Okay, you're looking for a house that's 2,000 square feet or more, or you want a smaller house, you want a newer house, you want a house with sidewalks, you don't want a house with dirt roads. All of that I'm paying attention to, and that's where I come up with the list, and that's why I send you a couple of homes so that you can see what is available and what's available for sale in Victorville, California, in the high desert. Okay, here in the HD. What's another biggest mistake that I see people either relocating to Victorville or relocating back to California make is actually going with one of these big mortgage companies that actually don't know uh, what loans are out there, or what kind of loan is going to better fit you, or if there's any loans that is going to benefit you as a first-time home buyer, or maybe it's going to benefit you for using a conventional loan or an FHA loan, because a lot of the lenders offer a lot of different programs, right? Okay, so what do I see? Sometimes I get calls from buyers to asking me, "Oh, do you think that them paying my closing costs and paying my down payment on a loan is a good option? Okay, or is it BS, or is it true?" Okay, I get a lot of calls like that, and I'm here to tell you that yeah, you can. All we can do is go ahead and refer you our lender that we work with and that we trust. Okay, that's all we can do. You're going to have to make the decision on what lender you're going to choose to work with, and what loan is going to benefit you and your family. Okay. But when I get those phone calls, all I can do is ask you, do you want to talk to our preferred lender? That way you can get a better clarification and see if that loan program is available for you here in California, or if it's not. Okay. So I get a lot of calls from different people calling me and having this main concern, feeling that the lender is either lying to them, or if that program's not, it doesn't exist. Okay, so that's the way that we can help you get out of that doubt. Okay, is you working maybe with a local lender that's actually working in the area that you are moving into. What's another big mistake that I see happening? Okay, for all of you that are having to sell a home and having to buy a home at the same time. Okay, don't worry. I know that it can be stressful. There's a lot of things that go into having to find an agent, having to list your house, having to look for an agent in another area, then having to buy another house, right? There's a lot of things happening. Okay, so that's why I always tell all of my clients, don't worry. If you would like us to refer you an agent in whatever area you are selling your home at, and then you want to work with us with moving here into Victorville, California, or the high desert, we can definitely help you with giving you that information, or uh, finding you an agent. That way you don't have to worry about doing that at all. Not only do we want to actually find an agent for you to help you, that's going to make the transition to buying a lot easier. That way we can have a better communication with whatever agent you're selling your home with. This is only a recommendation. Of course, you can do whatever you like. Okay. I also see uh, the biggest mistake that I see as well is people, when they're selling and buying at the same time, is not asking to for a rent back, or for you to be able to stay in your home for maybe 10 to 15 days after the close of escrow. Okay, this is just in case. Okay, let's say you close on your home, and then on the home that you're buying, um, you can't close until another day, or it's the weekend, you have to close until Monday now because it was a Friday when you closed. It's not going to record until Monday. Things like this happen. Okay, you have to take that into consideration, and make sure that you ask for time in the beginning. That way you're not having to move out of your house as soon as you close escrow. Okay, so make sure you ask for a little bit more time when it is time, when you're putting your home on the market, so that way you have time to pack, you have time to move out of your home, and it's not as stressful as closing one day, moving out, and then you're still having to wait for your home to close here in the high desert in Victorville, California. Okay, so as for rent back, okay, That's my biggest advice that I could give you.
Home buyers, what's the next biggest mistake that I see people doing is not knowing what resources they're going to have when it comes to down payment programs for first time home buyers, and not knowing what grants are out there, or not knowing what down payment money is out there for you when you're making your move, maybe to a different state or a different area, or you just want to see if you could qualify for any of these loans. I'm here to tell you we have a free resource for you here at the Bonilla group that's called the down payment resource, where you can go ahead down below in the link down below, click it, and then you can go see if you can maybe qualify for a down payment resource or money that's out there. I'm here to tell you this is not a pre qualification that's they're going to give you in less than a minute. Okay, this is just a resource for you to find out what programs are available for you in the area by the city that you live in or the state that you live in. So let's take a look how this down payment resource really works. Okay, so you're going to come here. This is what you're going to come to, and it says the page says down payment money is out there. We'll help you find it. Let's see if you're eligible. Now, this is just seeing if you're eligible for one of the programs. This is not getting you pre qualified for a loan. Okay. Now, you're going to go online and see. Now, you're going to go online and check and see if you can find a house in an area and in a price range that you might be thinking of buying in. And all you're going to do is get the address to the property, and you're going to put that property address right here where it says street address. So it's going to be a property address of maybe a neighborhood or a city that you're looking to move into. Okay, so I got one here. Okay, so you're going to put the address, a zip code, and now you're going to put in estimate. So you see that right here that you're going to see the programs that I might be available to just by putting in the address where the property is located. 419 is the property value. They're asking me if it's a single family or a duplex. If the house is a foreclosure, you're going to go ahead and pick your household. You're going to pick what you're currently, what if you own a home or if you don't own a home in the area. And now you're going to go here and get the details. And there you go. In less than a second, a list is going to come up with all of the programs that are available for you in your area. As you can see here, it's telling me that I might be eligible for 29 programs and up to 100,000 in down payment help by the city and the state that I am currently living in. All you're going to do is come here, put your name, address, email, click the button that says get programs, and that's it. You're going to get an email with all of the programs that you may qualify for. Now, why is this a good resource to have? Because when you get on a call with the lender, you can ask the lender if you could qualify for any of the programs that you received in the email. So that's getting you better informed when you're making your move to a new area or a new city, right? Because you're not all the lenders are not going to offer these programs, but if you bring up a program, they'll let you know, oh, okay, I could suggest this lender to you, or maybe this lender can better help you qualify for this program. Okay, so isn't that a great resource to have? Getting you informed, getting you so that way you can know what the programs are and what to expect. So that's basically all we're doing is giving you information completely for free. So don't forget, go down below, go to the description, click the link, and then you can find your down payment resource. That's easy. That easy, okay? I hope you enjoyed this resource. And remember, it's not a pre-qualification, it's just giving you information.
I hope that you've liked all of the topics that we covered in this video. Okay, like always, Angélica Bonilla here with Excellence Real Estate in HD and the Bonilla Group. If you're thinking about making your move to California, relocating here, or you're thinking about relocating into Victorville and the high desert of Southern California, don't forget to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and we absolutely love it, okay? I love answering all of your questions, seeing how we can help, making sure that you're moving into the right area, making your move here to the HD.